going to show you guys how I made my easy and delicious stuffed shells. I'm going to start off by boiling my shells. While that's boiling, I'm going to saute my onions and garlic. Next, I'm just going to add in my meat and let it cook. I'm going to add in my seasonings. I'm also going to add in some fresh basil. I'm going to add in some tomato puree, a little bit of water, some sugar to balance out the acidity, and some hatch chilies. Once my meat is done, I'm just going to set it to the side. Next, I'm just going to work on my ricotta filling. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, ricotta cheese, Mexican oregano, salt, and Italian seasoning. I'm also going to add in 1 egg and mix that well. I'm going to add a layer of my meat sauce down, and I'm going to fill my shells with my ricotta mixture. I'm going to add some more meat. I'm going to add some cheese and some Italian seasoning on top. And this is how my stuffed shells came out. Hope you guys try this recipe. Follow me on everything. Adios. I'm going to show you guys how I made my delicious ground beef tostadas at home. For the ingredients, we're going to need seasonings, onion, tomato, garlic, and ground beef. I'm going to saute my tomato, onion, and garlic for about a minute. I'm going to add in my ground beef along with my seasonings, and I'm just going to mix everything together. And this is how my ground beef looked. It's all cooked. Now I'm just going to start on the tostadas. And I don't know what happened to my clip there, but yeah. I'm just going to poke some holes into my tortilla, and I'm just going to fry it until it's golden brown. And you guys can get the full video with the measurements and everything on my channel. I'm just going to add a layer of frijoles. I'm going to add some meat. I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese, some lettuce, pico de gallo, and some homemade salsa verde. This is how I made my ground beef tostadas. Follow me on everything. Adios. I'm going to show you guys how I made some delicious carne en su jugo. For the ingredients, we're going to need beef, bacon, onions, tomatillos, 1 serrano, 3 jalapenos, green onions, garlic chicken bouillon, cumin, Mexican oregano, and black pepper. And we're also going to need some chile de agua. I'm going to add everything to my pot to boil. I'm going to brown my bacon, my jalapenos, and my onions. Once my bacon is done, I'm going to transfer it into my glass bowl. And once my jalapenos and onions look like this, I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to add in my beef. And I'm going to cook my beef until it's done. I'm going to add all of my tomatillos and everything to my blender, along with some cilantro and the seasonings, and I'm going to blend everything together. I'm going to add my sauce with my meat. I'm going to add everything back into this pot, including some frijoles that I cooked in my pressure cooker, and this is how my carne en su jugo came out. I just topped it with these toppings you see here, and then I'm going to roll a corn tortilla, and this dish was so good. I hope you guys try this recipe. Follow me on everything. Adios! I'm going to show you guys how I made my delicious chalupas. You're going to need ground beef, half of an onion, 1 tomato, 1 chopped jalapeno, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, chicken bouillon, Mexican oregano, cumin, paprika, and chili powder. I'm going to saute my vegetables until they're soft, and next I'm going to add in my ground beef. You can use any meat that you want, ground beef, ground turkey. I'm going to add in my seasonings and chop my meat and set it to the side. Once it's done, next I'm going to fry my chalupa bread. And if you guys want to know how I made it, I'm going to post a video on my channel so you can watch it there. Next, I'm going to just add in my meat, my lettuce, my tomatoes, and I'm going to add in some homemade salsa verde. I'm also going to add some sour cream, mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to top it off with more salsa verde. And this is how I made my delicious chalupa. Hope you guys make this recipe. Follow me on everything. Adios. I'm going to show you guys how to make some delicious chicken, steak, and shrimp surf and turf fajitas. I'm going to start off by seasoning my meat with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, cumin, paprika, and chili powder. I'm going to add this to all 3 of my meats along with some olive oil. I'm going to let it marinate for about 30 minutes. And next, I'm going to heat up my skillet, and I'm going to add in my onions and my bell peppers. And I'm going to saute them. And once you're done sauteing your vegetables, they should look like this. And I'm also going to do a jalapeno pepper. Next, I'm going to add in my steak. I'm going to let that cook until it's completely done. I'm going to take out my steak and then add in my chicken. I just removed my chicken and sliced it, and I'm also going to cook the shrimp, but I'm going to add some butter to the pan. Now I'm going to put together my fajitas, and I paired this with some cilantro lime rice and black beans, along with some pico de gallo and some mozzarella cheese, and I drizzled over some Mexican crema, and this is how it came out. Hope you guys try this recipe. Adios!